Shopping centers bring thousands of people together, but is the promise of the mall as an open public space nothing more than an illusion?
Here the weather, like police and fire protection, is centrally controlled from this electronic headquarters.
Since its earliest days, the mall has touted its ability to provide protected destinations for shopping and leisure.
Helping protect shoppers and merchants alike, TV will give Southdale's police force 100 eyes.
Excuse me. Can we ask you guys some questions?
What's this for?
It's for an independent study about malls.
Okay.
Why is it fun at the mall, if I can ask that?
Why is it fun?
Why is it
we
fun?
buy clothes.
You can need a graduation dress.
And we like clothes.
Yeah.
It's good.
Do you like clothes?
Love clothes.
Okay. You're wearing them, that's good.
Unfortunately.
Do you think the mall might be...
They appear to be open and civil places, but on 2 different occasions, I've almost been arrested at shopping malls. First one was in South Lake Mall in Indiana when I took a group of students with me and gave them video cameras and clipboards and said, just ask people questions about their experience of the mall. And the security guards came up and said, and I quote, "You can't ask people questions in here." Right?
This is private property.
Private property. Why can't we film
Okay,
here?
you stop filming me because you don't have my permission.
Sorry
Okay,
about
so
that.
put the camera down.
Stop filming you. It's not on.
Put the camera.
Second time was when I had a group of Swedish pastors with me who were visiting the United States, and we went to the Gallery Place Mall in downtown Philadelphia. And I said, we'll gather at the elevators. You know, they have nice glass elevators. And I came back, and here were my 16 Swedish pastors surrounded by security guards, all right, because they were doing something suspicious, like taking pictures, right? 3 separate times as we were walking through the mall, a security guard stopped us and asked us questions. One of the pastors came up to me afterwards, and he said, "Professor Paul, I was in St. Petersburg when the Soviets were in control, and it wasn't like this." It just goes to show there's this illusion of openness, public access, and in fact what is a very carefully controlled private property.
Annule. Les sécurités? Oui, allez-y. 101 pour 103. S'il peut nettoyer les tags, hein, il faut qu'il les nettoie. Hein. S'il ne les nettoie pas, on appelle la police directe. Hein. OK. Oh. Allô? Remonte par là. Allez. Remonte. Qui ça? Remonte.
Everybody knows that everybody at the mall is there to shop. And if you disrupt that conformity, you're disrupting something that at some level people hold as sacred. And therefore it's a threat to the bottom line, which is finally the retail bottom line of sales and profits.
The monitored space of the shopping mall is spreading across the globe. Privileged groups are seeking a more refined and secure shopping experience, far removed from the have-nots in their societies.
The constellation of projects we have now are just magnificent. Asia, Northern Asia, Central Asia, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, Europe, Eastern Europe. A resort lake development in Kazakhstan. A city for 700,000 people on the northern end of the Arabian Gulf for the Emir of Kuwait. And tucked into it is retail that stitches all of that together. These are projects where people are asking the questions that maybe only monarchs and the church and the aristocracy used to ask. How do you capture the ethos of a culture and represent that in the very cities that we live in? And we feel we're part of that today. I grew up in Texas on Air Force bases scattered all over America. We lived in something like 11 cities before I was 12 years old. When Dad got out of the Air Force, we kind of dropped down into the poverty level of living. And, you know, when you're making do with secondhand clothes from the Salvation Army store, that kind of alters your perception of the world. And now I'm working with some of the most powerful men and women in the world. They're building monuments to their civilizations. They're creating places where the rest of the world is going to beat a path to come and be seen and do business. When we were asked to work on Blue Water, I gained an unbelievable appreciation of how powerful retail was. It is unstoppable. For me, retail is the way people personalize their lives. And in a world that's increasingly hostile and incomprehensible, a chance for an individual to give meaning to their life through the clothes they wear, the way they dress their kids, the way they outfit their homes. It's such a powerful force.
Kuhn took what he learned at Blue Water and brought it to Dubai, an entire city devoted to tourism, leisure, and luxury shopping.
The luxury customers have such an elevated and enlightened sense of the world as a place to visit and a place to shop. And what impressed us just in the decade we've been working here is how Dubai continues to service that super elite shopper and premium brand.
Paul Gaultier, we had Christian Lacroix, we had Christian Dior, and we had Fendi.
Brilliant.
You know, in the haute couture kind of like, So this all add, of course, like, to the reputation of Dubai as attracting like world-class luxury events.